Hello and welcome to another episode of Stoneblock 2. This is episode 14, guys. So, first off, let's start off by going through a couple things. Number one, I reset up an animal pen. I need a chicken. I'll explain why later. Number two, I installed one of the sneaky buttons here so that we can open and close the gate from both the inside and the outside without the obvious lever. Not leather, lever. Number three, I put back in some of our fine details. I put the solar sun, the gold sun, Sol, S-O-L. That's actually the alchemical symbol for life, the sun, gold, etc. I put in a roof. I know it's been a long time coming. It was always going to be a flat roof over here. I never really intended to do anything too grandiose with it. So I used some of the factory blocks, blue framed circuit. You can see here actually right on the edges there is actually a pattern to it. It just doesn't have anything in the middle. And then I'm using some of the azure X-tones blocks to give it sort of a crossways thing, just to break up the solid black mass that it was, basically. Yeah, and our garage door folds up into it, so it looks pretty nifty. Let's go ahead and shut that down so it's closed. I'm going to go ahead and say, like, I did some work on the library as well. I took down this over here because I just don't think that it looked very good. The curtains in front of it, I mean, like, having curtains to, like, block off your bedroom seems like a great idea, right? But I just could not make them look good. As much as I tried, I just could not make them look good. And I actually just noticed I'm missing a detail here. So let's grab some of those blocks and see if we can finish that off, right? Because right up here, a boop, 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 and a boop, 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 boop. There we go. There we go. That's what needs to be up there. Okay. So I finished off the library, basically. I still need to put a wall here, but I really consider that more the rest of the base than I do the library. I removed the storage drawers that were compacting here, and I put them over here, and then finished up this thing, so it's got a whole mess of compacting drawers. I put another set over here because there's probably more that we're going to want compacted. So I'm just getting ready, getting it out of the way. And then also, I mean, what's a library if it doesn't actually have some bookshelves in it, am I right? So I went ahead and used the chiseled bookshelves and just went nuts with all of the different variants that are in it and set up an actual bookcase. And I put just another single storage drawer down here. And then I did this. So, Mercury is the symbol for mind in the alchemy stuff. And so I did a big thing here. Now I couldn't do the little swoopy lines that come off the circle, but I think as far as Minecraft goes, this is pretty darn good for that amount of space. I mean, if you stood way back, you could do it better, but it'd have to be a really big canvas you're working with. And I don't have it. Now, I could have dove into chisels and bits and put something together, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I just really don't like using chisels and bits. If you use it in abundance, it lags your world out. And then also, it's very meticulous and time-consuming, and I'm just not that guy. I try really hard to be that guy, and I'm just not. So that's pretty darn good for that space and not using chisels and bits, which is definitely not required for any playthrough of any mod pack. It's just only if you want to. I removed the planters that were here with the trees in them, and I put them inside of here. Now I haven't designed anything around them yet, so they are just here, but like I said, I want to kind of build a little bit of a pot type thing for them to be in. It's just something that I'm still working on and haven't got to yet, but I'm trying to generate ideas, guys. I'm thinking about it. And then also, while we're over here, you can see that I put in some more crops. All of these are the tier 1 crops. So I have every tier 1 crop except for 2 of them. I don't have the zombie, which I'm also just not going to do because it's not worth growing. I have so much rotten flesh and zombie heads, and those are the only 2 things you can generate from it. No point for me. I also got the essence crop, like the actual essence seed, up to tier 5. So that's why, if we look here, you can see I've got a few more completed quests. I didn't go nuts with it, you know. I made the essence, and then the red one and the purple one I already had from defeating bosses and then from loot crates here. So we'll go ahead and claim the rewards from those. We're gonna get some speed upgrades. We do use those occasionally. We're also going to get 4 more speed upgrades. Yay! We're also gonna get 8 chance cubes. Throw them in the trash immediately. And then right here for our last one for right now, we got an octatic capacitor. If we get into some more Ender IO machines, obviously we're going to need a capacitor. That is not a bad thing to get. I'm actually going to hold on to these chance cubes because I think, yeah, there we go. They're put in. I'm storing them, you know. I might pop a few. I don't like the chances on them, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, then, I figured that one of the plans for today needs to be finishing out the tier 1 seeds. So if I'm not doing zombie, because there's no point, the only other tier 1 seed, if we come in here and we look at mystical agriculture, and then we look at crafting seeds, and we look at the tier 1 and the uses thereof, we've got stone, dirt, you know, nature, which is just cactus, pumpkin, wheat, and sugarcane. So nothing too crazy there. That made the nature seeds. Then we got wood, water, and ice. This is the one that I do not have yet that I want to get. So how do we get ice? Well, there's a variety of ways. You can have ice essence, which is what we're going to get to. Cryothium dust, some Project E high-level rings, a transmutation thing, a hydrator, mana infusion, blah, 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 blah. What we're going to do is the glacial precipitator. It's a thermal expansion machine. So it's one of the ones where you can upgrade it between basic, hardened, yada, 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 all that stuff. And this is the recipe for it. So it's 2 Invar, which we have, 2 copper gears, which we can get. Redstone reception coil is just, you know, that right there. And then, you know, there was also a piston in there. So piston, right? Let's get a piston made. We're going to need an iron. We're actually going to need a total of 5 iron. We're going to need a total of 8 copper, I believe, 1 gold, 2 more redstone, and then, what else? Tin. Where is tin at? Tin's over here, yeah? We're going to need 4 of that, and we're going to need 4 glass. Actually, I think we can use this glass, which I prefer to get it for recipes and stuff. We'll just come over here and use this real quick. So, tin, can I just do the gear like this? Well, is this, no, that's not one of the ones that lets me do it. Okay, so into this machine you go, and I think that maybe copper and tin mix, so I'm going to have to wait on that. Okay, take this out. That's the ingot cast. And we'll pull out the gear cast that we made ages ago, and boop, 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 boop. I'm going to pull that back out. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Did the wrong thing, that's what I meant. Okay, so now we got our tin gear, and then we need our 2 copper gears. Copper melts really slowly. There we go. There we go. So now we'll come over here, and we'll see what we can do to get this ice glacial. We're going to go ahead and flip over that. Glacial precipitator. Precipitator. We'll make this. That's kind of the gearbox. And then what are we missing here? We need the Invar, the piston. We got the machine frame, the redstone reception coil. There we go. And then do we have Invar here or over there? Here. Okay. So let's grab that out. We'll pull that down. We're going to need another piece of redstone. Kaplop. We're also going to need, what, 4 cobblestone? 4 cobblestone. We'll need 3 planks, which we have already made up here, to get a piston. And then that's it. Yay! Alright, so let's take a look at this bad boy and see what all it requires. We'll bring it over here to the machine bay, and it'll generate power from that cable that it just got hooked up to. So basically, yeah, we put in water, and then we tell it what we want it to make. So we can get snow, we can get ice, ground snow, packed ice, and snowballs. So we're going to set it to ice, and then we need to pump water into it. Do I already have a sink over here? No. Okay, let's do the classic thing that we've done almost every other time and steal a sink from my clay setup that is actually defunct and really just does not need to be replaced anymore. Put it here, because that's in the middle of one of the things, so if I need to stretch it out, it'll vaguely make sense. And then we'll do that, switch this to where it only extracts, make sure it's always active, and then that. And then we'll come in here. Now over on the side, this is the options for the various conduits that are hooked up to it. So this one is liquids. That's what this one is. This one is energy. Obviously there's a lightning bolt there. And we're going to turn it to insert only. We do not need it to extract any water. So then we have to tell it to auto input unavailable. There we go. Yeah, okay. And then auto output enabled, and we're getting ice. Yay! Now, the ice essence seed. Let's make sure that it has a use, because if you can literally only make ice with it, there's not really a point in us doing the seed. Snow, ice, packed ice. So yeah, this is all the stuff that we can get from the glacial precipitator, but we'd have to set it up and continually pump water into it, and then also choose which one we want. But yeah, just for completionist's sake, let's go ahead and we'll take out some ice. Then we'll step over here, and we will pull out, I think I have one, yes, crafting seed. Excellent. We'll have to go back here to this crafting machine. Did not say it at the beginning, kind of forgot. I made a crafting machine that just upgrades the essence, so it's automatically taking the higher tier essences or the lower tier essences and making them higher tier. Anyways, we'll do this, and this. Put this in the middle, put these around the edge, and boom, we've got ice seeds. Ice seeds. This essence can be made into those three things that we just looked at. Fantastic. So that is goal 1 for today. We have basically made all of the products from Tier 1 of Mystical Agriculture. So the next thing we need to do, I need a little prep time for, so I'm going to let you have a pause here. We will come back together. Hold on just a moment. Boop! Alright, my prep work is done for the moment. So here's something we're going to do, right? We're going to get the chicken stick. Pop. So that's a quest. And then I also crafted up these porcelain dolls. Here is the recipe. Porcelain clay, emerald. Porcelain clay is just clay and bone meal. And we're gonna, basically what we're doing here is we're just knocking out some of the quest things, right? So I've got a whole bunch of recipes set up here, and I've got some fluids over there and some barrels. So we're going to just drop a porcelain doll into each of these, and it's going to give us something related to something else. So if we take this one out, this is the recipe for a blazing doll, and you can see it says there, drop in a barrel of lava to spawn a blaze. So if we take this, which we just got the quest for it, and we drop it into the stone barrel, it's going to give us a blaze, which would be how we capture blazes and use them. So basically, boop, we drop it, and that didn't work. Do we click it? Click it. Okay. So yeah, you can see up there in the top middle, it is spawning. It takes a certain amount of time. Should we speed up? We speed up. Okay, now we wait. Bop. Kill the blaze. This laser's nuts, by the way. I improved it. This is these are the parts that I'm using. You can pause, take a look at it. They're pretty good. Definitely not the best parts, but definitely not the worst either. So then we'll take this one out. It's the creeping doll. We drop it in a barrel of witch water to spawn an enderman. Want to know something else cool about the laser? It's counted as a melee weapon. So endermen don't dodge it automatically. Isn't that nuts? Oh, so cool. Okay, so then we've got this one. Drop in a barrel of witch water to spawn a shulker. So we get that out. Second witch water one. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. And they're dead. What's next? Oh, protecting doll. Drop in a barrel of water to spawn a guardian. Guardian. Guardione. Whoop, 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 whoop. And there we go. Oh, we got a uncommon loot crate from it as well. And then we've got this last one, the oozing doll. Drop in a barrel of milk to spawn a blue slime. We got that quest. Whoop. Put that in there. Hup, 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 hup. And there we go. So, now if we come in here and take a look at our quest things, we got the one for the chicken stick, which we'll go ahead and take. 4 more speed upgrades. How much inventory space do I have? Good. Okay, that's enough. That's enough for us to kind of move through these. Then we got the one for the porcelain doll itself. And then we got the one for the blaze. Ooh, another demon barrel. That's good. A draconium chest? What? From Draconic Evolution. Oh, this is not a loot crate. This is like their actual chest? Draconium chest is pretty nuts if I remember correctly. It's one of those things that like is really good, but I rarely craft. Yeah, gee, look at this thing. So this, A, it's like a furnace. B, it's got this huge, massive storage space. And then also, I think it can auto-craft stuff here for you. And you can change the color of the chest. So you know what we're going to do, right? There we go. There's our chest. Yeah, this thing is crazy. It's got so many features. Oh, that's a really cool reward. I don't know exactly how good it is, but that's a really cool reward. Alright, we got the one for the shulker doll. 4 more watermills. We got the one for the oozing doll. No, the protecting doll. Octatic. And for the oozing doll. 12 epic bacon. Making super good food. I actually moved on to the pizza from what we were on the apples, because I ran out of apples basically, and I was like, we've got 700 pizza. I'll just go ahead and start eating that. Whatever, doesn't matter. So yeah, let me take a look at time here, and then we'll see what we're gonna do next. You know, it'd be a cool way to finish up the episode. Fighting a boss. That would be a cool way. So we got our chicken stick, right? So we're gonna fight the end chicken. Now I'm going into this kind of blind, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't really know what this fight entails, but I'm supposed to make a ring of obsidian. You can actually find it in the quest log here. It tells you, yeah, spawn by dropping a chicken egg on a ring of obsidian with a diamond block in the middle. In the end, use the chicken stick to destroy the chicken's shield. So, huh? Oh. Oh, that looks cool and terrifying also. I'm gonna back up. Oh, it's destroying blocks too to make room. What's it gonna do? It's a giant egg. Alright, well. Huh! Oh, it's making noise. Oh gosh, it's destroying everything. Oh, it's a giant chicken. Oh gosh. That did a pretty good amount of damage. Oh goodness, it killed us. Haha. Alright, I made another laser gun. And I got some backup armor. So we're gonna go back to the inn. Oh, oh. Oh, bueno. I think going in there is a real bad idea. This thing is pretty strong. Oh, yeah, look at that. Just the extra explosion damage is hurting real bad. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Alright, made another laser gun. It was real close to dying, so I think we can get it, hopefully, before it's able to kill me again. Oh, did I teleport to the mining dimension? I think I teleported to the mining dimension. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure did. Confirms suspicion that teleporting or going into the ground in a different spot than you came up will absolutely put you into a different part of the world. However, it did not. It made a tunnel for me, so it didn't kill me. Oh, we gotta try to go back. Hopefully there's enough of a floor here that we can actually stay here. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Started an attack cycle immediately. This is getting awful glitchy. Okay, let's try going to the right this time, I guess. Oh, oh, yeah, how does that feel? What do we get? Oh, is that a dragon egg and scales? Oh, this is all the stuff that you get, like, for defeating the end dragon. That's cool. So, yeah, a lot of deaths to clean up. We gotta somehow get up there and grab our stuff. Because there should be graves. Yeah. Yeah, there's 3 graves up there. Okay, so, pillar time, I guess. So yeah, this is what it looks like whenever you fight one of those things, apparently. This is the place it tore out. I mean, like, it destroyed all of this. Killed a whole bunch of Endermen, too, while it was at it. For reference, this is the tunnel. Like, this is where we come in. Like, our home is set over here somewhere. And this is where we walked up and made that tunnel. And then we sat down that ring of obsidian with the diamond in the middle of it, which it consumed the diamond, by the way. So yeah, this is everything that it did, and it just wrecked everything. Final toll, 2 sets of armor, 2 laser guns extra on top of the death that we had, but it did give us a dragon egg, dragon scales, epic shader pack, a dragon heart. So yeah, we definitely got, like, the normal Ender Dragon drops for it. There's actually a higher tier of this quest, like a Chaos Chicken, where you're supposed to, it's spawned by dropping a dragon egg on a ring of obsidian with a diamond block in the middle of the end, and pass. We are not ready for that yet. That is something for the future. But we can go ahead and claim the reward for this one. Oh, a tier 1 cobblestone generator? Yep, That's the perfect reward for that. Absolutely makes perfect sense based on what we just had to go through. Alright, but guys, that's going to end it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button down below. And if you're brand new, please subscribe to the channel. There's more of this type stuff coming. That thing killed us twice. That was nuts. It's super duper strong. Way stronger than like the normal Ender Dragon, which you would normally fight at this stage. Just way stronger. But yeah, please leave a comment down below. If you've got any tips for fighting that thing, I'd love to hear them. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye for now. Later!